Right, then it is time for one of my favourite game modes in these games. It is going to be WarGames. We have got the Wyatt 6 going 1-on-1, well not 1-on-1, 4-on-4 against the Bloodline. So I mean, a lot of the Wyatt 6 were in the previous game modes. We didn't have the actual correct attires, did we really? So this is going to be fun to see them actually, how they're supposed to look. And then from the Bloodline point of view, we've added Tama Tonga, Tangaloa and Jacob Fatu to the game this year as well. So I am heavily looking forward to this one. Of course, we've already seen Jacob Fatu once in the last couple of days. He went 1-on-1 against Obafemi in our very first match. Now a chance to see him encapsulated in a steel cage. Why does my pen not work? That's rather annoying, isn't it? Pen. Right, so we're going to start things off, I believe, with Tama Tonga and Joe Gacy. Okay, I was going to write down who was in the match and who won, but I can't do that. My pen doesn't work. I like the way that everyone in the cage is just doing the nice little back and forth, and they're completely on the same animation. They're like synchronized dancers. Look at them. Well, Gacy's entrance takes quite some time, doesn't it, at this rate? There's the fireflies, which are floating in the sky. I'm not sure if that's on purpose. Here he is. Porky Pig. He looks pretty cool. I like it. I want to see the rest of them, really, in actuality. I was hoping we would get a 4-person entrance. And then the 3 go up into the cage, but obviously they've not programmed that, so we're just going to have the 1-person entrance. So there is Joe Gacy, who's outside the ring for some reason. And here is Tama Tonga, one of the best wrestlers in history. It's mad to think that you could have Tama Tonga and Tangaloa versus Gallows and Anderson on WWE 2K25. Oh, okay. I wasn't expecting that. Okay, he's on the floor. That's pretty damn creepy, I'm not going to lie. The interesting thing is, when people come to WWE, it's very rarely anything changes. I mean, Tama Tonga is still wearing his New Japan attire. I mean, this is exactly what he wore in New Japan. Same with Tangaloa. Nothing has changed. They brought them in as they were, and I suppose if that works, it works. Okay, here we go. Gacy versus Tama Tonga. We have got Dexter Loomis, Eric Rowan, and Uncle Howdy inside one pod, and we have got Tangaloa, Jacob Fatu, and Solo Sikoa in the other pod. And of course, and of course, a great chance for someone to get some good ranking points as well. As Gacy sent into the corner, and a big elbow across the face, just grating across the face here of Gacy. Now, I don't know who has the advantage. I randomized it, so we'll find out. Normally, it makes more sense for the heel team to have the advantage, but we've randomized it here. We'll see how things pan out. Springboard, yeah. There's been quite a lot I've noticed in the game so far. This is only my 3rd match, don't get me wrong, but there's been quite a lot I've noticed where the AI goes for dives and completely just misjudges the distance. And they're missing quite a lot, so it's one thing to keep an eye on. He's going to go for a springboard. No, he's not. Okay. A strike in the face there. And Gacy now in with the reverse DDT. Yeah, I'm interested to see who does get the next entrance. Well, we're about to find out by the looks of it. It's going to be either Dexter Loomis or Tangaloa to make this a 2-on-1 for a minute or so. Oh, it's going to be the Bloodline. And here comes Tangaloa making his way down to the ring. Just in time, because Gacy is in control here of Tama Tonga. And Tangaloa, he's not thinking weapons, he's thinking to come in here and instantly make this a 2-on-1 and take control of the match for the Bloodline. Well, he's not done a very good job so far, has he? Tangaloa does what he does in real life, is just terrible. And completely ineffective. Well done, Tangaloa. No, he's still not got a single piece of offense. He's going to continue to allow Tama Tonga to get the crap beaten out. There we go. Welcome to the match, Tangaloa. Welcome, my friend. You've so far successfully hit 2 kicks and now you've been reversed instantly. It's mad to think that Joe Gacy's in WWE. I mean, I remember watching him in Combat Zone Wrestling doing death matches. Just mad to think he's here, to be honest with you. Same with Dexter Lumis, though. I remember watching TNA Gut Check and seeing Sam Shaw get his first contract with TNA, and all of a sudden he's now here in WWE. It's crazy. Alright, the Bloodline finally taking control of this match, but now it's too late because we're about to see the introduction of Dexter Lumis into the match to even out the numbers. As we do see a bit of teamwork there by the Guerrillas of Destiny. Are they called the Guerrillas of Destiny in WWE? I don't know, to be honest. As Dexter Lumis is going to bring a kendo stick into the ring. Is that it? No. He has just passed the kendo stick to Tama Tonga, though. Lumis now looking to bring a table as well, which I can firmly get behind. However, Gacy is currently getting the shite beaten out of him. Kendo stick has snapped by the time that Lumis made his way into the ring. The table is there, though. And the Guerrillas of Destiny are now in control. We'll see some more of those as a tag team this year, then, I suppose, in our matches. We could actually do a proper Bloodline tag team 4-way match, couldn't we? Could do the Guerrillas of Destiny versus the Usos versus the Islanders versus 3-minute warning. Be pretty cool. We've not got Haku on the game this year. That would have been cool, having Haku. Haku, of course, being the father of the Guerrillas of Destiny. As the countdown begins once again, and really, the Wyatt Six have not been able to turn this massively around since they equaled the numbers out. And now it is time for Jacob Fatu to enter the fray. Oh, lovely powerbomb into a cutter there by Tama Tonga, who is looking pretty good in this one, to be honest. Jacob Fatu, he is thinking weaponry. He's a very violent man. He's going to bring in a steel chair. And he's going to go back and look for some more toys. It's a kendo stick as well. Is that it? Yes, okay. He brings a steel chair and a kendo stick into the ring. And he's got here just in time, the looks of it, because the Wyatt Six is taking some control. Oh, but look at Lumis there. Catches Jacob Fatu and springs him neck first into the top rope. Bubba Bomb there as well. And Gacy here locking in some tough submissions on Tangaloa. Of course, the match can't end yet until all 8 men enter the match. But Gacy's definitely doing some incredible damage against both members of the Guerrillas of Destiny. Jacob Fatu now putting the table out, and Gacy again locking in a submission. Gacy's pretty brutal on this, you know. He's not the highest rated in the game, but he's definitely taken a lot of control in this one. As we're about to see the entrance of Eric Rowan into the match, the big man. Here he comes. Here comes the Redwood. He's not going weaponry on Mr. Redwood. He's going straight in, all out of fence. Goes for the clothesline. Caught. There's the knee into the gut. And all of a sudden, the numbers are equal once again. It is 3-on-3. This could be good, though, no? If Tama Tonga can do something interesting here, he could end up through the table. There is a bit of glitchiness going on, but Tama Tonga Super Samoan through the table? Yes! Super Samoan through the table! That is cool. Okay. It was more by luck than judgment, but that was a pretty damn cool move. And it is currently 2-on-1 in both rings. Joe Gacy's getting beaten up by Tangaloa and Jacob Fatu, while Tama Tonga is having a beating from Eric Rowan and Dexter Lumis. Well, Dexter Lumis has been stood there on the edge of the ropes for quite some time. Has he bugged out? He hasn't seemed to move for quite some time here. I mean, he could dive at any time he wants to. Okay. Tangaloa's going to save him because he was stuck. Excellent, Tangaloa. Well done. You've just instantly become the best wrestler alive rather than the worst. As the countdown begins, ready for Solo Sikoa to make... Did Tama Tonga just hit a crossroads? I'm sure Tama Tonga just hit a crossroads, you know. Well, here comes Solo. We have one more entrant coming. That is Uncle Howdy. When Uncle Howdy enters, the match will be live. Solo with the sledgehammer. Is that it? No, he's going back for more. It's another table. Jacob Fatu grabs the sledgehammer that Solo threw in and right into the anus of Dexter Lumis. Solo's still not happy with sledgehammer at the table. He's going for thirds. It's a kendo stick. And this is enough now for Solo to enter the match. Jacob setting that table up once again. So we have a 4-on-3 now for a short period of time until Uncle Howdy is able to enter the match. Jacob Fatu with a Rikishi driver. Tama Tonga, why have you... Why? Yeah, why have you picked the table up just to put it down again? You anus. Jacob Fatu now looking to line Gacy up, but Gacy able to turn things around. The Redwood now trying to move the table out the way as here comes the countdown. Uncle Howdy has been released. And this match, as soon as Uncle Howdy enters the ring, will be ready to start. He's going straight for it. No weapons for Bo. The match is now underway. The bell rings. First pinfall or submission now gets the victory. Everyone condensed into one ring, which is a bit annoying. I was hoping they'd be more spread out, to be honest, but there you go. Solo Sikoa just throws the table. And you see now just trying to break up that submission hold. Rowan now with Solo in the corner. Rowan going back to get the table, but Solo big clothesline to the back. Uncle Howdy with a big sit-out powerbomb. Headbutt by Solo. Come on, guys, spread out a bit. There's two bloody rings. It's getting very congested here. Solo now big knee strike into the face of Joe Gacy. It's like a V-trigger. And there is the powerbomb into the cutter. Solo Sikoa throwing the table into the other ring. Trying to get some space as Tangaloa, now with the Rikishi driver. Solo Sikoa up to the top rope and jumps off knee strike attempted. Gacy fights free. I feel like the Bloodline are in control somewhat of this one. Oh, I say that as Rowan just snaps a kendo stick over Jacob Fatu's head. Pin attempt here, but Uncle Howdy's there to break it up. I say I'm not quite sure why they haven't broken into the ring yet. That'll make a lot more sense. Here we go. There we go. Nope, we just dumped him out there. Okay. I thought Tangaloa and Joe Gacy were going to travel to the other ring, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. Everyone's too concerned of being in this one. Jacob Fatu now going after Uncle Howdy. There's the roll up there by Rowan on Solo. It's broken up by Tama Tonga. The Redwood now taking Solo Sikoa up on the shoulders. Sikoa able to break free into a DDT. Pin now by Gacy. It wasn't enough. I need to put the old referee count to the screen so I know what's going on, don't I? Nice sit out. Choke slam by Lumis and locks in the submission. Nobody's breaking it up. This could be enough, you know. No, he's okay. He's broken free himself. Okay. Tama Tonga just about survives that. And sending Lumis into the other ring. Go on, follow. There we go. Okay, that's going to break up the congestion a little bit in ring number 1. As Tama Tonga now setting the table up. What a choke slam that was by Eric Rowan. There's the pin. That could be enough, but Jacob Fatu was there to break it up. And then throws the sledgehammer straight into the face. Jacob Fatu launching Howdy across the ring by the neck. As now Loomis, is he going to suplex him through the table? He does. Dexter Loomis suplexes Tama Tonga through the table, then got his head kicked off by Jacob Fatu. And now Jacob, is he going up? Go on, Jacob. Oh, I thought he was going up to the top there. That would have been cool. Okay, we now have the rings a bit more evenly spread. 4 in each ring. That's better now. Uncle Howdy with the backbreaker there. And now Howdy up on the corner. Nice elbow drop. He actually managed to go the distance. This could be an... Oh, it's not. I was going to say, Howdy had the pin there on Tama Tonga. Wasn't enough to get the overall victory. As Loomis and Gacy both up top. And one hits, one misses. The big Redwood now using the rope to his advantage to choke out Tama Tonga. Look at that. Big sledgehammer into the gut, then thrown it at him there by Solo. Solo heading up to the top. He hits a splash. And now Solo stalking Eric Rowan. Looking for that big Samoan spike. Takes Rowan down. And now again. Oh, Rowan fights back though. Bubba Bomb into the submission here by Gacy on Tanga Loa. That could be enough to get the submission victory. There is a tap. There is a tap. The Wyatt 6 have got the victory. The Wyatt 6 pull off the victory. I think that is a little bit of a surprise win there. And it was Joe Gacy who got the submission victory over Tanga Loa, the weak member, I think, of the Bloodline. Look at the gut and the back of Sam Shaw. That has been absolutely brutalized. And there is the victory for... Oh, where did she come from? Okay. Nikki Cross wasn't involved in the match, but she's just turned up anyway. There we go. Victory for the Wyatt 6. And it's a 5 out of 5, the greatest match of all time. I'm a love you, leave you good night. God bless, have a like and subscribe, and I'll see you on next time.